Beth with 50 Plus Beauty, and I'm so glad you're here with me for my Makeup Faves. These are some of my absolute favorite makeup products that I go back to again and again. But first, if you're not a subscriber, I hope you'll subscribe and click the little bell. That way you'll get notification of my future videos. Okay, let's get into it. Now, before I was in my 50s, I never used face primer. I just thought that was an excuse for cosmetics companies to get more money out of me, and I never used them. And it's really sad because I didn't realize how my looks were suffering by not using primers. Now I use not one, but two primers. The first I use on my face, and this is the POREfessional primer. And it's absolutely a wonderful little primer, and I use this primarily in the T-zone areas of my face where I have large pores. This primer absolutely nulls out your large pores to where when you put on your foundation it just goes on smoothly and beautifully and you don't see all the large pores. And I have tried several other pore shrinking primers supposedly, including this Dr. Brandt one, Pores No More, which was this is very expensive, more expensive than the POREfessional primer. This does not do nearly the good job of camouflaging the large pores like that POREfessional product. Love that product, can't be without that one. Okay, the next thing I use in terms of a primer is a lid primer, and this is the Smashbox lid primer. And this is absolutely a wonderful product. It's called Smashbox Photo Finish Lid Primer, and I use the color Light. And what this primer does is it goes over your eyelids. It allows your eyeshadow to stay adhered all day. It's wonderful in that regard. But even more important, it nulls out the red or the blue tones that we all get as we age on our eyelids. Even less expensive eyeshadows go on much more true to color, and you don't have to pack on the eyeshadow nearly so much to overcome the red. I tend to have red on my eyelids. This is absolutely a wonderful product, and I tried some other ones. There's a Milani primer, but it does not have the color correct feature that this one does, and I really like this, and I just rebought this. This is wonderful. Now, the next set of products that I found that I absolutely love are color correctors, and here they are. And I went through several different brands of these, and I ended up settling on the Hard Candy brand because it actually worked. And for those of you who've seen my earlier videos, I do get Botox, and I got two huge bruises on my upper cheeks maybe about a month ago, and really I looked terrible for about a month. Even with makeup, without these color correctors, you could still see the bruises under my makeup, and it kind of looked like my skin was molding. It was just not a pretty sight. And I tried several different primers, but I ended up really liking this Hard Candy one, and it is absolutely wonderful. And it says on the back here, green corrects intense redness, and so I would use the green on little pimples or that kind of thing. And it says peach corrects dark circles, so I use the peach underneath my eyes in those circle areas, and also I use the peach to correct those black bruises, and it really did cover them up. It was wonderful. And pink corrects dullness, supposedly. I've not really used that one yet. And the yellow corrects mild redness, and so that would just be for a little spot that was red or something like that. So I really started using this and loving this, and then I went in and got another Hard Candy product. Each of the 4 colors Hard Candy offers in little stick forms and other forms, and they're only $5 a piece, and they're at Walmart. And this is the Peach Color Corrector Stick. Here it is. You can see how it looks there. And I absolutely love this product, and if you have dark circles under your eyes, you really ought to probably get this product, and it is certainly worth $5. I just kind of draw in right on the little gully that's dark or right on the little veins that are dark. The important thing to remember about this is not to use it on your entire under area. The peach will bring your skin forward, which will make your bag accentuated if you do it on the whole bag, but if you just do it on the recessed portions of the bag, man, this just really does a great job bringing those eye bags to where they look more even with your skin. I just absolutely love this product, and I would not be without it. Okay, the next little product I found that I really love is this Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. And there's a look at that. Emily Noel, who is a wonderful younger YouTuber, she said this was the universal highlighter for kind of all skin types, and I've really found this to be the case. And the only place I really use this is on my cheekbones. After you've done a blush, just brush over a little bit of this highlighter, and in fact I've got it on now, I don't know if you can see it, but it just gives you a little bit of a youthful glow on your cheeks. Now, I made the mistake one day of using it kind of in the forehead area. You know, they always say to highlight right here and to highlight under your eyes. Well, I got out to my car and I looked in the mirror, and my little wrinkles under here were like fans. They looked terrible. They were nice and bright and accented, but that was a problem. And when I looked at this area here where I'd done the highlighter, I had little round halos where all of my large pores were. So if you have large pores or areas that have wrinkles, I would not recommend placing this there. The young girls can do that. We grown-up women should probably not do that. But just going right over the apple of the cheek just gives you a little bit of a shine and a glow, and I really like this product, and it's a drugstore product, so it's very reasonable, and I have put the information below so you can learn more about that. Now, the next products I have are brushes, and if you know me and you've been to my channel, you know how much I love brushes. One of the things that I received, I get the BoxyCharm each month. 2 months ago, I got this in a BoxyCharm, which was just a little Artiste dupe brush, and here's how it looks. And I have to say, ladies, I have seen these all over the internet, all over YouTube, the real Artiste brushes, and I thought, there is no way in heck I'm going to pay 60 bucks for that brush. And I thought, oh, my sponge is doing fine on my foundation, or even my fingers was doing fine on foundation. Well, since I got this with the BoxyCharm box, I decided to go ahead and give it a try, and oh man, I love this for applying foundation. There is nothing like it, and it is synthetic, but it is absolutely such a smooth feel on your face. And what I do is I just apply big glops of foundation all over my face, and then I go in and just smooth it out with this brush. And you do have to be careful to make sure everything is smoothed out. It just feels so wonderful. You'll think that everything is totally smooth on your face, then you'll see a big dollop of your foundation that you've missed. So do be careful, but this is absolutely wonderful. This is a BoxyCharm brand, so you know, you probably, unless you're a BoxyCharm member, I'm sure you probably cannot get this brush. So what I did was I went out to TJ Maxx. I found a kit of these Artiste dupe brushes, and there were 5 of them, and they were $19.99 at TJ Maxx. I think it was the iBeauty brand. Let me see. Yes, iBeauty, that's what they say. And I used one of these this morning, and it was identical to the BoxyCharm. Just very, very soft on my skin and absolutely wonderful. I have actually ordered one Artiste brush. Everybody raves about it, and I thought, well, heck, I will try it. So I'll probably do a video down the road to see if that brush is really worth it. I got it on eBay, so it wasn't as expensive as it would be had I bought it like at Dillard's or something like that. But anyway, these are absolutely fantastic brushes, and if you can go to TJ Maxx or get a dupe that's not very expensive, you might give them a try, because there is nothing like this brush. It is fabulous. Okay, the last product that I have is also brushes, and if you've seen my Get Ready With Me videos, then you've seen these brushes a lot, but I did want to show you these brushes. They're a great buy. They're little e.l.f. brushes, and there are 2 different e.l.f. shaders, which is perfect for putting the eyeshadow on your lid. And there's a shorter one and a longer one, and they're $1 a piece, and I highly recommend these for applying shadow. And then this little tiny e.l.f. brush is actually an e.l.f. concealer brush, but I love putting eyeshadow down underneath the eyelashes as a liner, and this is absolutely a perfect brush for that. I have never found anything better. And again, this brush is only $1, which is wonderful. Okay, the last brushes I wanted to show you were these, and they are from Sephora, and they're a little more expensive, but to me they were very well worth it. The largest of the 2 is the number 15 small shadow brush, and the smaller of the 2 is the Pro Shader, which is number 18. And these are absolutely fantastic little brushes, and where I use them is to pack the eyeshadow on that outer triangle right here, and also to do a little fine detail work in the crease as a final, like an accent color. One thing I've noticed about the brush kits that I have ordered, and I have several, they tend to have a lot of really good, large, fluffy brushes, and then they have a lot of larger eyeshadow brushes, but they seem to be lacking in these small, more detail-oriented brushes. And I really like these Sephora brushes. It's really the only place that I found these small shaders to do this outer triangle area. Well, I guess that's all for today. That is a look at my makeup and brush favorites, the things I'm most enjoying right now. If you're not a subscriber, I hope you'll subscribe and click the little bell. That way you'll get notification of my future videos and you won't miss anything on the channel. Well, ladies, I was a little bit at a loss of my little final comment. What I did was I just opened this little card box, and I've done this on another video before, but it's called The Language of Letting Go, and a very dear friend gave me these cards, and they're by Melody Beatty, and it's wonderful. When I went to choose from one of these cards, and there's a bunch of cards, to get some idea of what to tell you, it came up as the card from the author, Melody Beatty, which is kind of interesting. At first I thought, oh, this card won't apply, you know, it's just, you know, a card from the author, and I think it kind of does apply to our channel here. She says, "Dear friends, I hope that these cards help remind you that each day we can ask for and accept the healing energy of God and the universe. Open your hearts and let that energy flow to you, through you, and on to others. When you live in the here and the now, you can allow life to happen instead of trying to force outcomes. When you relinquish regrets over the past and fears about the future, you can truly make the most of each present day. And again, that is from Melody Beatty, but it is such a wonderful message for us. And ladies, as we're navigating the waters of our second half, as we're going through each day, it's so important that we really be here, be in the moment, and be grateful for everything we have. The seemingly bad things in our past and that kind of thing, they've all taught us, they've all brought us to where we are today. I just hope you'll open your heart and accept all the wonderful things that the universe has to offer for you today. Take care.